Hello, 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 my wonderful people. My name is Buddyinfos and welcome to O.H.K.O Vice City Summer Playthrough. If you don't know what this is, well, where were you last year when I started this series? I'm continuing it right now. So last year I started this series, I installed a few mods, and I decided to just finish the game, from start to finish, from the first mission to the last mission, just complete the missions required for game completion. And I did that, and I got 39 kills. So today I decided to continue it to 100%. We have a bunch of side missions in this game which are not required for game completion. It's like 70 something percent, or yeah, 72% I think is not required for completion for the game completion, so I'm just gonna continue and complete everything I have left. But let's start from the beginning, shall we? If you don't know who I am, I'm Paramedic. Welcome guys if you're new to my channel. So many years ago, like maybe 4 years ago, I'm pretty sure I decided to do something different than my walkthrough series. The main thing on my channel is the walkthrough series. So I decided to do something different, and I decided to do in the winter mode challenges. I had winter mode challenges installed for GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas, and I completed the games with that installed. It was different because it was slidey and whatnot, so it was a new challenge to me. I did that for GTA 3, San Andreas and Vice City. Well, after like 3 years, I decided to do a San Andreas O.H.K.O mod playthrough. With of course the summer mod. I installed a bunch of summer mods and O.H.K.O. What is O.H.K.O? I haven't even said that. So, do you see my health, guys? Of course you don't. I don't have health. O.H.K.O means one hit knockout. I have no health. No health, guys. I have no HP. Anything can kill me. So I decided to do that on San Andreas. It was very well received. I just completed the game, and the next year I decided to just continue it to 100%. Well, at that year, which was last year, I decided to also start Vice City. I put a bunch of mods together which make it look summer-y because there's no proper summer mod for GTA Vice City. So I installed a few mods. Look at this guy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Anyway, I installed a bunch of mods, and one of them was the O.H.K.O. And you guys also received it pretty well. You were pretty happy with the series, so I decided to continue it, and this series is actually gonna be more interesting, the 100% portion of it, than the San Andreas portion, because I'm gonna do some changes. If you remember, the San Andreas 100% portion was not that interesting because, first of all, San Andreas has so many missions which are just honestly pretty boring to watch, because it's the same thing over and over again. Of course, Vice City has missions which are pretty much the same, like 100 taxi fares. I gotta do 100 taxi fares. Like seriously, 100 taxi fares. So I decided to do it a little bit differently. First of all, if I get a phone call in this continuation, I'll just speed it up. Not listen to the whole damn thing. You don't want to listen to that, because you're here to listen to my voice, and to the voice of the game. Not, well, that's not how you say it, but whatever, because in the phone calls there's also a voice of the game. But anyway, you're here to listen to me, and to me alone, so I'm gonna not skip it, just speed it up. And also for the boring side missions, like 100 taxi fares, hidden packages, because I have to collect 100 hidden packages, guys. What else? For Paramedic, for Pizza Boy, for Firefighter, I'll just skip them. I'll show you the beginning of these missions and the end of these missions. As you can see, I have a phone call now, so I'm just gonna speed it up for your pleasure. But yeah, for these missions, I'll just show you the beginning and the end. And if I die in these missions, I'm just gonna show you those deaths. Okay? Okay, because, for instance, the taxi mission took me 1 hour and 50 minutes. Do you wanna see 1 hour and 50 minutes? You don't wanna see an hour and 50 minutes with me just driving around and picking up people, right? You don't want that. Even if I speed it up at 2 times speed, for instance, which is watchable, at 3 times speed it's not gonna be watchable. So if I speed it up at 2 times speed, it's still gonna be like 40-50 minutes long. Which will be like 2 episodes. Do you wanna see 2 episodes of just that? Of course you don't. So I'm gonna skip it. For the first time ever I think I'm actually skipping stuff. I wanted to have, in the original series, I wanted to have just the continuation, because some people are gonna think that I cover some stuff up, cover some deaths and whatnot. Because previously I had a giveaway and people who guessed exactly correctly could win a game. And technically I could hide some stuff so I don't give out the game, but every single person, I mean, who guessed got a game, so I don't know what they would hide, but people are just weird. But anyway, I decided to park this car here, by the way, to block over the people who are gonna shoot at me, and people are gonna shoot at me here. And look what was gonna happen, guys. Is this the first death in this video?
The hell are you doing? You should have stayed at home today. Can you believe this, asshole? Oh, you wanna hide them?
I took out my minigun and how the heck didn't I die, dude? How didn't I die? I have no idea. That should have killed me right there and then. And also, I was stupid. I was too worried. I should have just shot the car with the minigun. But no, I didn't. Also, these guys got out. I killed them, and that was it. That was that for that. I could have just gotten out. But if I did get out, he was gonna shoot me. But anyway, what was I saying? I was on a roll. I was talking about something. Oh yeah, the side mission. So, this series is also gonna be a little bit different in terms of episode type, I guess. So what I have left is a bunch of missions which are proper missions, like Avery's missions, like Law Fist missions, the film studio missions and whatnot. These are proper missions, also the payphone missions. These are proper missions, which have cutscenes, which have proper scripts and whatnot, and then we have the crappy missions like package collecting, like Paramedic and whatnot. So what I decided to do is combine them in a way. So what I'll do in this continuation of the series is I'm gonna have an episode with proper missions like this one. The first one is gonna be with proper missions, and at the end of these episodes I'll add a crappy mission, like for instance in this episode I'll do Paramedic 2. In the next episode I'll do mostly crappy missions which are collectibles, or actually the next episode is stun gems, yeah. The next episode is stun gems, and then the next episode is gonna be proper missions, and then again crappy missions and whatnot. What am I doing? Oh yeah, waiting for the star to disappear because I was afraid that the cop was gonna take me out or something, so I'm just looking at the scenery. I should have sped this up, but I didn't. But yeah, this way you guys are not gonna get bored. Because for instance, if I have like 4 episodes in a row of just taxi missions and paramedic missions and whatnot in a row, you're not gonna watch it, right? It's gonna be pretty boring. So this way I'm gonna alleviate that. You're gonna have a good time with me, and I hope you watched the whole series. The first 8 episodes, which I did last year, it took like 5 hours to complete, pretty sure, and it was 8 episodes. Now this continuation is probably gonna be 12, I wanna say. I haven't actually counted, but I think it's 11, 12 episodes, so a little bit longer. But I think the combination of episodes is pretty good. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Seriously, it was so fun to do, guys. I love Vice City, I love San Andreas. These playthroughs were incredible, and I can finally say, guys, I can finally say that I'm good at the game. anybody who completes the game at 100% with the O.H.K.O mode, especially since I have to do rampages, rampages with no health, I can safely say that I'm good at the game.
You're hired. Get in.
In the last episode of San Andreas, after I got 100%, I said, guys, I am good at San Andreas. And now I can say, well, at the end of this playthrough, I'm gonna say I'm good at Vice City. Yeah, it's such a good feeling, you know? Because I have always doubted myself, that my driving sucks, that my shooting sucks, but no. If you guys complete all the rampages with O.H.K.O, I can say that you're good too. Yeah, because rampages, man, going into this continuation, I said to myself, rampages are gonna be a nightmare. They're gonna be so difficult. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna cry. Well, all that happened, guys. I cried, I got angry. No, I didn't cry, of course, but I got angry. It was... can I spoil it? No, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I died a bunch of times, okay? Not gonna say how many times, but I died a crap ton of times in the rampages part. It was so nuts, guys. I was expecting nightmares, and I got nightmares times 3. I did not anticipate that much mayhem in these rampages. Especially shotgun rampages and the melee rampages, where I have a katana and I have to kill a bunch of gang members. If you hit a gang member, you get shanked by 4 dudes immediately. So yeah, that was insane. But don't worry, I did manage to complete them. So don't worry, guys, everything is possible if you put your mind to it. No matter how many deaths you're gonna get. And I did get a lot. You'll see how many. And we'll see if I died in this episode too. So in my first portion of this playthrough last year, I decided not to do film studio because I thought that some of the missions are gonna be difficult. But honestly, no, these missions are not actually difficult, because you can cheat the system. In G Spotlight, you can just use a helicopter, which honestly, I'm not sure if it was a good idea or not. Because for that mission, in that mission you have to jump from a rooftop to a rooftop with a PCJ, a bike. So you jump from rooftop to a rooftop. And you do 3 stun jumps in that mission. And the next episode is gonna be of stun jumps. So, if you do them in that mission, you don't have to climb the roof again and do the stun jumps. So I could have just done it in the mission. However, if I die in the mission, I have to restart the mission, go back to the starting point and whatnot. For stun jumps, if I do them separately, I can just go to the rooftop and not start the mission and whatnot. So I'm not sure which was better, but I didn't do the mission itself with a bike, but with a helicopter, which I guess is good for you guys, because if you don't know about it, you're gonna know about it after this episode. And also, every single episode is gonna be from 30 minutes to 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure the Rampage episode is gonna be like 45-50 minutes, because rampages are insane and they're huge. So I'm not sure about the Rampage episode, but all the other episodes are gonna be like 30 to 40 minutes for your pleasure, and I'm probably gonna have 2 episodes a week, just like my previous walkthrough, which was GTA 5, which I recently finished actually. 90 episodes of that, and it's complete. Holy crap, it was awesome, an awesome walkthrough. But yeah guys, if you're here, if you're new, then watch my walkthroughs. They're the bread and butter, I guess, of my channel, is the main thing I do. But this is just a side thing, something for fun, just playing the game like normally with no health. Which is a whole different experience, guys. I encourage all of you, if you have ever completed GTA Vice City, or San Andreas of course, before, to complete it again with the O.H.K.O mod. Don't install any summer mods if you don't want to, just install the O.H.K.O. Because guys, with the O.H.K.O, anything can kill you. By anything I do mean anything. Let me list a bunch of things. If you catch on fire, if you jump off a bike, also somebody shot. These guys almost died here. But anyway, if you get shot, if you get punched once, if you jump off a bike, if you fall off a bike, if you jump off a car, off a building, if you fall in the water for just a split second, if something explodes next to you, if you throw a grenade pretty close to you but not exactly too close, you know, just get one bit of damage, you'd still die. What else? A bunch of more things. Anything can kill you guys. This is what makes this mod so good, so amazing. And no, you cannot pick up health, you cannot pick up armor, that's just... Even if you could pick these, I would not pick them because that defeats the purpose of this playthrough. Why should I pick up armor when I'm trying to beat the game at one hit point? Right? Yeah. So the hardest thing in this playthrough was the rampages. I'm not sure if it was harder than A Home in the Hills, the mission in San Andreas. I'm not sure which one was harder, A Home in the Hills or the Katana Rampage in this game. Cause both were insane, guys. Watch the A Home in the Hills episode. Seriously, go watch it. Like I said, it's insane, dude. But yeah, I'm not sure. Both took a crap ton of kills, deaths. And also you guys can vote on how many deaths I can get in this continuation. So far I have 39. Just type the number you think. There's not gonna be a giveaway this time. If you don't know, I had a giveaway. I mentioned it, but I didn't explain too much. So basically, at the beginning of the San Andreas playthrough, I said you guys can vote on how many deaths I can get. Lots of people voted, I think it was like 100 people or something. But the person who guessed correctly got GTA San Andreas as a gift. And I think, yeah, 2 people guessed correctly, so I gave 2 copies of San Andreas on Steam to these guys. I had the same thing in GTA Vice City. One person guessed something Provost was his name? Fabian? Yeah. Also, what the heck is Candy doing here? Yeah, it was so weird. She was just standing there waiting for these guys to move and nobody was moving. And she's still staying here. She's not even blonde, dude. Look at her, staying there. Move! Move, Candy! Move! Crouchy, crouchy! Yeah, finally they decided to move. Ah, they're not moving still. Ah, they're moving, yay! She's free! Yeah, this took longer than it should have, but it was fun. So I did not speed it up, of course. For your pleasure again. And for some missions I'm gonna use speedrun tactics, for other missions I'm not gonna use speedrun tactics. But overall we're gonna have a great time, guys. It's gonna be so fun. It's so fun watching this back, because I did complete it all, I just am watching with you guys and I'm talking over the footage. So it's so fun to watch again. To relive these moments. I actually watched 2 episodes of my... one episode of my San Andreas O.H.K.O mod playthrough and one episode of the Vice City O.H.K.O playthrough. They were so fun, dude. So if you haven't watched the beginning of this series, go watch it. It's 8 episodes, it's not much, every episode is like 30 minutes, 32 minutes, 34 minutes, something like this. Go watch it. Have a movie night. And by the time you finish, I'm gonna have like 2 episodes uploaded of this, and you can watch these 2 episodes, and by the time you watch these 2 episodes, I'm gonna have more episodes uploaded, so yeah, go nuts guys, go nuts! And watch some crap. Some info crap. So, let me, I guess, list a bunch of missions I have left. I have rampages, 35 rampages, I have 100 hidden packages, I have a bunch of stores to rob. I have 3 top fun van missions. I have R3 missions, which are Pizza Boy, Firefighter, Paramedic, Vigilante and Taxi. I'll do Vigilante after I get all the packages. Then we have vehicle missions like Con Crazy, PCG. Con Crazy I did actually complete already, because I needed cash, and Con Crazy is the best way to get cash.
Oh, Alex. I mean Martha. Whatever you say.
People still make jokes of this mission to me, because my name is Alex, and people call me Martha in my comment sections, which I find super funny, guys. Don't stop, it's super funny.
Martha?
Basically, people call me gay without actually calling me gay, which is, I find funny. Some people would find it offensive, but no, I find it funny, so call me Martha if you want to. But anyway, we have Con Crazy, now I did complete Con Crazy, PCG Playground, we haven't done, Trial by Dirt, Test Track as well, we have 4 chopper checkpoints, we have 3 stadium events, one of which is Hot Ring, which, oh, Hot Ring is hard, so hard. We have unique stun jumps, which are 36 total, which I'll do in the next episode. Like, also for unique stun jumps, I can't do all unique stun jumps in one episode, so what I'll do is I'll do half the stun jumps in the next episode, do a bunch of episodes without stun jumps with proper missions and whatnot, and then I'll do the rest of the stun jumps. I'm segregating these missions this way for your pleasure again, because again, it's not gonna be super interesting to watch the same thing for 2 episodes. Or, for instance, 100 fares for a taxi. That's not gonna be cool. Oh, my plane is still here. Cool. But yeah, we have stun jumps, we have shooting range. I have to get 45 points in the shooting range. I have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 properties, out of which I think I have bought 2 so far. The Scum Hole Shack and something else. I don't know. The Harman Condo? No, I didn't buy the Harman. I don't know. Whatever. I have to buy a bunch of properties. I have to do 5 pay for missions and a bunch of assets. For instance, film studio. As you can see, I'm doing film studio currently. I have to do film studio. I have to do the 3 remaining lists in Sunshine Autos, and of course all the races in Sunshine Autos. And that's it, I think. Yeah, that should be it. Oh, that's all, okay. Yeah, so it's gonna take me like 11, maybe 12 episodes, not sure. So, for this mission, like I said, I could have just gone the traditional way. So I'm debating whether I should take a bike or a plane here. But yeah, I could have gone with the bike only. But if I do that, I have to come back here and restart the mission constantly if I fail, because if I fall off the bike, if I fall off anywhere, I just die immediately. So it was a good idea to just finish the mission. I think it was a good idea to finish the mission with a helicopter, do it the easy way, and then do the stun jumps separately outside of the mission, and yeah, that's it. I think it was a good idea. You guys can decide in the comments, I guess. if I should have just done this mission with the bike. But again, if I die, I have to do this all again. I have to watch this cutscene where somebody farts. Listen to this. Did you hear that? Was it you, Tommy? The hell, man? Also, nobody cares that he has a bike inside, which is weird. Okay, let's go. This mission is absolutely awesome. It's one of my favorite missions actually in the whole game. It's so good, so good. I love it. Oh, let's go. What an awesome mission. What is he doing right next to the window? So this is the first stun jump. I could have continued, but again I could die. I have to do the stun jump because I have to activate the mission itself. So what I'm doing here is I'm jumping off, which is also very dangerous. I could have easily died here, but I didn't, luckily. So I'm just gonna go here and get a helicopter, and I'll show you how to complete this mission with a helicopter. Makes it much easier, much faster too. I don't know about fastness, but it's definitely easier. In your playthroughs you should also do this with the helicopter. I'm not sure if speedrunners use helicopters or bikes, because I think bikes are a bit easier because you don't have to go to a helicopter spawn location. I don't know. I haven't actually watched speedruns in Vice City in maybe 2 years. I'm pretty behind. I should go watch some. Definitely. So all of this I would have had to do it with the bike and survive all of this. And I don't know if I could manage. I guess I could. Yeah, with enough tries of course I can do it, but still dangerous. Yeah, for instance here, I probably would have fallen. Yeah, maybe. So I think this was much better. Just take him like this. And also, if I do it separately, the stun jump separately, I don't have to go through the whole course. I have to take half the course. So again, it makes it easier. I think you decide. A last checkpoint, I have to get off. After I get off, I'm gonna activate 2 cutscenes. This one which opens this up, and I'll use this opening for the third unique stun jump. Very good. Also, I'm not going through the rotor blades in Vice City, even though in Vice City you don't die from the rotor blades, but in GTA 5 you do, so it's a force of habit to not go directly through the rotor blades. Nice eyes. These are eyes, guys. But yeah, in this episode I did complete Film Studio, Cortez's first mission, and now, like I said, I'll do a proper mission session and then a crappy mission afterwards, which is gonna be Paramedic. But don't worry guys, Paramedic, I'm not gonna show you the whole mission, because the whole mission took me, I would guess, a half an hour or 40 minutes maybe. But I'll show you just the start, at the end. Oh, and also something interesting happened in the mission, so I'll show you that too. Something really stupid. Oh. Speedy, speedy, speedy. I also have to buy this property. So, buy this property. Hyman Condo. Oh, very nice. And I'm gonna go and do Paramedic after I save, of course. Save, very good. And let's go do Paramedic. I was gonna do it in this island, but it's a good idea to do it in the other island, because in this one some gangs can shoot at you, And that's not good, because a patient could be right next to a bunch of gang members, so it's a pretty bad idea to do it in this island. Of course, we could get lucky and not bother with gang members, but it could happen, so the other island is better, in my opinion. And also this island has a huge beach where a bunch of patients can spawn, and you can pick them up much easier, much faster too. So it's time for Paramedic, guys. Enjoy. Again, I'm not gonna show the whole thing. Let's go. 12 levels. I hate this mission sometimes. It's a cool mission sometimes too, but I was gonna also break the doors, but it was kinda pointless to break the doors. Okay, there we go, let's start the mission. So, what happened, you may ask? Well, just watch. Just watch. This is level 7, guys. Yeah. Level 7. How did I slide so much? How did he die from that? How, guys? Tell me. So I have to repeat the whole mission, and this was level 12, which means that I am complete. 7,200 bucks, 15,000 total, and I was very happy. My helicopter is still here because I did not move it. And oh my goodness, this was amazing. Amazing first episode. I think a bunch of cool missions happened. I hope you enjoyed too. Tell me how many times I'm gonna die in this series. You did not see any deaths in this episode, but don't worry, guys. Some hard missions are approaching. Some insanely hard missions, like rampages. Even the stun jumps are hard to do. So yeah, expect lots of deaths in the next episode. Actually, I'm gonna have a bunch of deaths in the next episode. So yeah, you can vote. You can guess, of course, how many deaths. And I hope you watch the next episodes. There's gonna be a bunch more episodes. 2 times a week probably. We shall see. And let's take the cash. 5,000 bucks. Oh yeah. Mercedes Estate. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's save, and we're done with episode number 1, or technically episode number 9. Thank you so much for watching, and a very special thank you to my lovely Patreon supporters too. Austin Data, House the Chowder, Alex Chavez, and Max Robinson. Thank you so much for the support.